Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming a look that you guys requested over on my Instagram page. So I created this makeup look on, I think it was Saturday. I didn't film it and I posted a picture and you guys were like, yeah, we want that. I did add a little bit of twist to this makeup look that wasn't on the Instagram photos or video. So I actually decided to add some little love heart glitters just above my crease, just for something a little bit different. If you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, then stick around, keep watching, let's go. So starting off with our eyebrows, I am going to be doing something a little bit different today just because I had my eyebrows threaded and I said to the lady, I said, you know, I don't want really thin eyebrows, and I don't know if she was listening. Today I'm going to be using the Benefit Kabrow. Just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B brush. So I start off by just outlining the top of the eyebrow and then dragging product through the tail. And then we just start to define under the brow. And then just dragging that product up through the front of the eyebrow. Once the eyebrows are all filled in and defined, I'm going to then take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Just run that through. Just taking the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, as always, and I'm just going to start carving out under the eyebrows and then also bringing it down to prime the eyelids. For eyeshadow today, we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. I'm going to take the darkest orangey shade in this palette, which is this one right here. I'm using a Morphe S21 brush. So first off, I'm just going to be stamping this shadow into our crease area. Just try and build up as much pigmentation as possible. Once that's all nice and stamped down, I'm going to take the Morphe M507 brush, which is currently my favourite eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take the second darkest orange shade in the palette, just here. And I'm going to start blending out the tops of the shadow with this shade. I'm actually just going to go in with a Morphe M513 and just start to diffuse this a little better. I'll go back in with the first brush that we used just to help build up the intensity of that colour. And then going back in with the smaller blending brush. So once I feel like that is nice and blended, I'm going to take the same small blending brush from Morphe and this mustardy shade up the top here. Start blending that closely towards our brow. So we can go backwards and forwards with the colours. I really want to bring this yellowy shade up towards the front of the eyebrow as well. Just keep blending and adding colour until you're satisfied. So I am going to be using a loose pigment for my eyelid just to create a little bit of a base underneath. I'm just going to take this shade here from the same Huda palette. I'll just pack that all over the lid. Doesn't have to be neat or too intense. I'm basically just taking away the skin tone on my eye, essentially. So for the pigment, I'm using MAC Copper Sparkle. And I'm just going to start packing that all over the lid area. It's good to use the pigment wet just to get as much intensity as possible from it. It doesn't matter at all if this shade travels into your crease. It's really not a big deal. This is not a cut crease look. Go back in with the smaller Morphe blending brush and the darkest shade that we used in our crease, and just really start to diffuse the lines. Okay, so now that I've gone off camera and finished my other eye, I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm going to be priming with the Tatcha water cream as per usual. My dog just farted. Tan at the moment because I fake tanned on the weekend. So many regrets. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Dew You foundation, which I don't really want to because of the smell, but can I just use it anyway? So I did this makeup look over the weekend, posted it on Instagram. I didn't film it, obviously I'm filming it now, but you guys really liked it and requested for me to film it, which obviously I'm doing. But I'm sort of thinking that I want to add a little bit more of creativity to this makeup look. Obviously now that I have shown you guys like how I do the eye makeup and whatever, I can like add little bits of flair to it. Thinking I'm gonna actually add some like little glitter hearts, which I think would be so cute and different. I'm trying to do, like, I'm just trying to bring a little bit more of like diversity to my makeup looks, because I don't know, I just feel like for the past year or 2 years my makeup looks are just not terrible, but just getting a bit boring. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm getting bored of them, then you guys must definitely be getting bored of them. For my under eye concealer, just taking the usual. Oh, that's so pale. I've used the wrong one. God damn. Oh well. This is as per usual, the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in the shade Ghost, clearly. Oh god. That's okay. We'll use a bit more of a darker baking powder just to try and even things out a little bit. I mean, yeah, no, it's too bright. I was about to say it's not too bad, but oh well. Set under my eyes with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. That's a lot better. I've used the shade Banana Bread. So usually I use the shade Pound Cake, but because I stuffed up with that under eye concealer, I needed to level things out a little bit. Just gonna go in and set the rest of the face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now we'll go back to working on our lower lash line. Picking up the darker shade from the Huda Topaz palette. I'm just running that under my lower lash line with a Morphe M508 brush. We are getting some fallout. I'm going to go back in with the smaller blending brush and I'm just going to start smoking that right out. If you guys have blue eyes, this look would just make your eyes go like pow. Also going to go in with the mustardy shade from the palette and just put that right underneath. See how everything just connects up really nicely as well? So that's exactly what we want. Oh, I love that. So once we are all smoked out, I'm then going to take the Morphe gel liner in the shade Lit AF. Basically just a really pretty like copper gold shade. Take that on just a flat liner brush. Pop it in the waterline. Okay, so I've just plonked some mascara on my top and bottom lashes, and now I really want to add like some gold little love hearts. I've got these little cute love hearts here. I'm just going to take some duo glue on a cotton bud. Just going to dot where I want to put these little love hearts. One of the little love hearts on the thing. Oh no, she's not sticking. Oh yay! Use my finger just because it seems to be a bit easier. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? Oh, they're so cute. You think I should do like one more or just leave it? Maybe just leave it, Yay! So now moving on to the rest of our face. So I'm going to first off bronze with the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Natural. Oh god, that's going on so muddy, isn't it? A little goes a long way with this bronzer. So for blusher, I'm just using MAC Warm Soul. I'm going to pop that on my nose as well. The Bobbi Brown Highlight and Glow Highlighting Powder Duo. Take the shade Opal Glow here. I'm going to basically pack this on all the high points of the face. Schnotter. Then just taking a pencil brush and packing that on the inner corner. For lips, I want to go super nude, so I've lined with MAC Spice and I'm going to fill them in with Huda Beauty Bikini Babe. And this is the finished look. I basically just went off camera, chucked some eyelashes on, brushed my hair, and that's it. Hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and the little twist that I added onto it. I'm definitely so happy with how it came out. Please make sure to leave any comments down below of what makeup looks you want to see next. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I will leave all the products that I use listed down below, as well as where you can find me on my other social media platforms. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video.